G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to the 8th episode in the first season of the Manchester City Dream Team Career Mode series. If you do go on to enjoy today's episode, make sure that you scorpion kick that like button. And also make sure that you hit subscribe down below if you are new around here. I'm going to thank you guys in advance. When you're watching this video, I've probably already hit it, but right now I'm about 50 subscribers off. Thank you in advance for 26,000 subscribers. My goal for the end of FIFA 16, a personal goal I've had, is 30,000 subscribers. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I am hopeful that I can hit it. So make sure that you share the channel around to your friends if you already haven't. Anyways, today's episode is a pretty big one. We have our final group stages game in the Champions League. Hopefully we qualify for the knockout rounds. It is very, very close in our group. We also have the quarterfinal game in the Capital One Cup and 2 huge Premier League games. But without further ado, let's get into your press conference questions. So the first question comes from Red Boys. He says, after the outrageous wins from the last games, do you think this is a massive turning point for the club and the players? For sure, it's definitely going to be a big turning point. Last episode, whilst we were first in the Premier League, we were struggling to score, and that first Aston Villa game definitely solidified my worriedness that we couldn't score. But then after that we just kicked on, scored like 8 goals for the rest of the episode, didn't concede a single one. Hopefully we can use that momentum and get some more results and really pick up steam. The Awesome 19 says, will you transfer Messi to jail?
Well played, sir.
Tomboy12 says, will you consider Wanyama as a great backup CDM, as he is only worth around 9 million and has 92 strength, protects the defense very well? This is honestly an awesome shout. Like, fair play to you, Tomboy. I was not thinking about that, but now that you bring that up to me, I think it could be a perfect signing in January. Maybe get rid of Fernando, who's like 31 years old. Try doing a straight swap, or maybe Fernando plus a little bit of money for Victor Wanyama. Have him as a rotational centre defensive midfielder, and eventually, as we move on, he could be a bench player or a rotational player when we have the dream team. That's a really good idea. The fourth and final question comes from RB Brown. He says, who is your least favourite player at the club? In game wise, probably the most disappointing and the worst players have been Kevin De Bruyne. He's been pretty average. Yaya Toure, really, I expected him to be a lot better. And Ilkay Gundogan hasn't been that great either. Of course, Aubameyang, he would have been there this time last episode, but he did pick up a brace in the last episode and started to show how good he could be. So, De Bruyne, Yaya Toure, and Ilkay Gundogan. Thank you guys once again for your awesome press conference questions. Make sure that you leave your questions in the comment section down below to be potentially answered in the next episode. But let's get into the opening game of today's episode against Valencia. So the opening game in today's episode is one of our most crucial games this season, traveling to the Estadio Mestalla, one of the most beautiful stadiums in world football in my opinion, taking on Valencia. As you can see, taking a look at the table, 3 teams tied on 8 points. We need Lazio to do us a big favour and beat PSV. Then we will definitely be through, but we need to get points here. Here is the Valencia starting 11 for this game. So Diego Alves is in goals. I wish they had Matty Ryan there. Valdo Negredo, Faguli, Gaia, Mustafi. It's going to be very difficult to get the win here. And then here is our starting 11, a pretty strong side. We've got Aubameyang and Aguero up front. A lot of you guys wanted me to play them together, so we'll give that a shot. Fernandinho playing in camp. Hopefully he can have another amazing performance. Here we go. Kevin De Bruyne going to Aubameyang. I see you. We've got numbers. Where's all the Valencia defenders? Can Aguero give us an early goal? Sergio Aguero gives us the lead 6 minutes into the game. Where the bloody hell were the Valencia defenders? That is the start we needed. And right now we are heading into the knockout rounds of the Champions League. They're on the attack here. We're just trying to defend. Oh, they're passing it. They hit that one. Good tip over from Hart. Also, lads, apologies if you can hear some background noise. It is ridiculously windy outside. Free kick here for Valencia. It is Perez in the 36th minute. They whip it in. It's headed and they score! They equalise. Denis Cheryshev wins the header. The former Real Madrid man makes this game interesting again. Far out. He's going to throw that one into Jordi Alba. He's going to pass it straight to Ilkay Gundogan. I see you, De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne, what can he do? He's going to pass it. Great ball there to Jordi Alba. Oh, Zabaleta along the ground, off the crossbar, but he scores it. Aubameyang scores it. That's a pretty good finish. I think they might have given it a known goal, but I'm going to claim Aubameyang to score that. I don't know what just happened, but it's a pretty good finish. It's come off Mustafi. We'll take it. I'm going to give the goal to Aubameyang anyways, but it's pretty good finish from Aubameyang, to be fair, considering it's facing the wrong way. They're on the attack. They're passing it. They're through, but Negredo blows it wide. Thank God for that. Throw in here for Valencia. I've brought on another centre-back. I've brought on Company. We're going attacking, but they get through off the crossbar. My 5 at the back formation hasn't proved very good at the moment. There it is, lads. We are qualifying for the knockout rounds of the Champions League after a very undeserved 2-1 victory against Valencia. It's nice to see us not getting many opportunities and winning the game for once, rather than having all the ball like Valencia did and losing like normally happens to us. It is now time for another edition of the social media update. Let's have a look and see what is being said about the club all around the world. So our Spanish left back Jordi Alba did take to Twitter following the win over Valencia to post saying absolutely buzzing to have qualified for the Champions League knockout rounds. Let's see if we can get our hands on this trophy again, tagging fellow teammate and former Barcelona teammate Leo Messi. It would be quite nice to get our hands on that trophy in Manchester. Some more Champions League news, and we have been drawn up against CSKA Moscow in the Champions League round of 16. It should be a very interesting matchup, taking on the Russian club. Make sure that you stay tuned as we will talk about the rest of the Champions League draw. And a very piece of controversial news here. James Rodriguez, the Colombian midfielder, has taken to Instagram, posting a photo of him in his Real Madrid jersey with a very controversial caption. It has been very well talked about. He says, "I have loved my time at Real Madrid, but it is time for a change. I have handed in an official transfer request." He then goes on to tag Manchester City and our personal Twitter account. He says, "At Manchester City Football Club, I'm looking at you at JarradHD." Could we sign James Rodriguez? The January transfer window is coming up. It is just around the corner. Let us know if you would like the Colombian to join the dream team. So we get £8.5 million for qualifying out of the group stages in the Champions League, which is definitely good. We definitely need that as the transfer window is coming up soon, so we can use that in potentially bringing in a world-class midfielder. So, taking a look at the draw for the round of 16 of the Champions League, we are in the bottom right corner. We are taking on CSKA Moscow, which I am pretty happy about. Out of all the teams there, they're probably one of the weakest that we could have been drawn up against. So we are back at home in Manchester for the second game in today's episode. We have Swansea City travelling from Wales to take us on. This is our starting 11, and I'm going off what one of you guys commented in the last episode. I received a comment saying I should play this formation, play this exact team, except I do have Bellerin instead of Zabaleta. And here is the Swansea starting 11, so Nordfeldt in goals. Not sure why they're not playing Fabianski. They've got Poloschi, Sigurdarsson, or Sigurdsson, whatever his name is, Ayew, Montero, corner here, Ilkay Gundogan to whip this one in. Goes to De Bruyne, oh, goal line clearance from Leon Britton. Oh, now they're on the counter. Where is Hector Bellerin? There he is. We're just running with them. Jefferson Montero in there. Leon Britton on the attack. Make the tackle, Gundogan. Oh, what a save. Joe Hart. Point blank range. That is a world-class save. Here we go, Sterling. Through to Messi. Leo Messi. Across. Get your header on it. Aubameyang. What a save from Nordfeldt. Keep chasing Aguero. Keep chasing Aguero. Aguero! What a save from the keeper. Aguero just hustling for it, and we still can't get the lead. Good stuff from Yaya Toure, fresh off the bench. It goes to Messi. Holy crap, Swansea are playing defensive. Goes Aguero, holding it up to Messi. Messi cutting around. Messi, fresh in striker. Messi taken down. That is a penalty. Get in there. We might be able to use our get out of jail free card. Swansea have been playing so defensive, stopping us at every turn, but finally I put Messi at striker, and that is what happens with his first touch of the ball. Aguero to take this penalty. Come on, Sergio. He's going top left. Sergio, there it is. 1-0 in this game, 83 minutes into it. Sergio Aguero picking up yet another goal in the Barclays Premier League. Get in there. Swansea with the last gasp opportunity. Stoppage time. They whip that one into the area. Headed by Otamendi. It goes out to Leon Britton, who chips it. Get it away, company. Yes, we get it away. And that is going to be full time. Another 3 points. A hard work 3 points. A 1-0 victory over Swansea. So we are taking on Birmingham City for the third game in today's episode. The Capital One Cup quarterfinals. Hopefully we get the win here. We should get the win here and progress into the semis. This is the tournament tree for the Capital One Cup. So Spurs beat Man United, Newcastle beat Middlesbrough, and we are on the other side of the draw. Here is our starting 11 for this matchup. It's a pretty rotational one, but you will see that Messi is starting up front. My main game plan is to race away to an early lead, substitute Messi off with Farpula, and then just hold the rest of the game out. Here is Birmingham's starting 11, so players that I recognise. I don't really recognise any of their players. Donaldson, I saw he's a good striker. Kuzak is in goals, but besides that, I don't recognise anyone. Fernandinho, going to Messi here, who's cutting. He's going to pass that one to Thierry Ambrose. He's going to cross that one. Get your header on it. There it is. That is 1-0. I believe that is Fabian Delph. No, it's Fernandinho. Who else but Fernandinho to give us the 1-0 lead in this game? Bakary. I see you. Iheanacho. Kalichi Iheanacho. Iheanacho hits it. Oh! Here we go. Fernandinho holding it up. Passing that one to Iheanacho. Through. Fernandinho off the post. That could have been his brace, and my God, it would have been a rocket of a brace. They're on the attack here, Birmingham. Humphrey Griffiths up against Fabrini. Headed away. Falls straight back to them, though. They hit that one, and it goes just over. Going to Iheanacho. Kalichi Iheanacho to Fernandinho. We're looking to get a second goal before the halftime break. It goes through to Messi, who hits it on the angle. Great save. Barker going for the rebound, and I should have crossed that one. Passing that one to Messi. Messi's going to turn. Messi's going to play that one to Iheanacho. Holds it up. Iheanacho out wide to Barker. Brandon Barker. He's going to hit it, and he hits it well over. Messi. Go on, son. Lionel Messi, what can you do? He's just holding it up. He's too good for these players. Delph. Back to Messi. Messi with space. Messi with the rocket, but Messi puts it wide. Whips it in. Get it away. Come on, lads. Get it away. They chip it, but straight at Joe Hart. Can we hit on the counter-attack now? 85th minute, Farpala going to Kalichi. Fabian Delph, we've got some good numbers here. Playing that one through to Brandon Barker. Come on, Brandon Barker. Running in, tapping that one on. Fabian Delph on the angle. Postelos Velios, the former Everton man. They go, they hit it. Tapped over from Joe Hart in stoppage time. Could be the final play of the game. The keeper is up. We need to keep it away. Come on, get rid of it, lads. Get rid of it. Oh my God, get rid of it. Oh, it goes, and that is full time. A bit of a tense final few minutes of the game, but a well-deserved entrance into the semi-final of the Capital One Cup. The final matchup in today's episode is on the road. We are taking on Arsenal, the side that we were considering. We were considering between Man City and Arsenal to do this new career mode, this Dream Team series. Most of you voted Man City. We are taking on Arsenal. Let's see if we can prove why we chose Man City. They are not having a good start of the season, down in 14th. We are in first, 1 point clear, and I'm pretty keen to see how some of the Arsenal players perform. Mesut Ozil especially. I'm looking to maybe pick him up in this transfer window. Here is the Arsenal starting 11. Willy Caballero starting in goal. What the hell? Why don't they have Petr Cech? They signed Ashley Williams as well. Aaron Ramsey, another guy that I want to bring in at some stage on the bench. And here is our starting 11. So, a pretty strong side. I am benching Kevin De Bruyne for his poor performances lately. Otamendi is in there, and Bellerin against his former side starting. Arsenal attacking. It goes to Alexis Sanchez. Thunderbolt with a shot well over. Let's see, going to Gundogan. Here we go. Tapping that one. Gundogan, great ball through to Aubameyang. Aubameyang, surely against Caballero. There it is. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang gives us the lead on the counter-attack here against Arsenal, a club that he's strongly linked to in real life. What a finish, but what a ball. I think that was, who was that? Gundogan. Great ball, but a great run as well from Aubameyang, and a class left-footed finish. That is 1-0. Yes. Matty Flamini goes to Chambers. Welbeck, Chambers. Oh, Joe Hart has to make the save. I thought that was going out for sure. We have the ball deep in Arsenal's half. It's going to be Aubameyang. He's going to run it sideways. Aubameyang's going to cross that one. Get your header on it, Raheem, but straight to Caballero. Oh, now they're on the counter. Alright, you go to him, Vinny. Up against Danny Welbeck. He runs straight past him. Danny Welbeck passes that one. Air swing. Koscielny puts it wide. Thank God it wasn't a striker. Here we go. Yaya Toure playing that one through to Aubameyang. Arsenal have pushed up heaps. Can we put this game to bed? Aubameyang trying to get in a good angle. He's going to pass that one. Yaya Toure hits it over. Arsenal on the attack in stoppage time. We can't freaking concede here. Great work from Fernando, but they keep onto it. Koscielny goes, hits it. Chamberlain puts it wide. Get there, KDB. Good stuff. Kevin De Bruyne. There it is, lads. Full time. A hard-fought victory. 1-0 against Arsenal at the Emirates. What a fantastic result to end today's episode. Is this the first episode where we've been undefeated in all 4 games? Anyways, fellas, we will conclude today's episode of the Dream Team Career Mode series here. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to scorpion kick that like button. Hit subscribe if you are new around here. Also, make sure that you check out my social media links, my Twitter, my Instagram. Both of those will be linked as well in the description. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.